the semi-finals of Players' Championship 14, live from the Robin Park Tennis Centre in Wigan. And it's the world number 2, Gary Anderson, the two-time world champion, against the new sensation in PDC darts. Quite frankly, it has been the greatest debut year we have ever seen from somebody starting out in the PDC, eclipsing even that of Stephen Bunting, who came over, of course, remember, as a Lakeside world champion. But Rob Cross has been sublime. He's already worked his way up to 15th in the seedings for today by virtue of winning 2 of these Players' Championship titles. Can he go on and make it a 3rd today? This is being streamed live on PDC TV, various bookmakers around the world, and we're welcoming our Facebook Live viewers for this one. Just their little daily taster of what you get on the Pro Tour. All the Players' Championship Series events streamed.
Rob,
all 22 of them.
The ball.
2 streaming boards. 6 UK Open qualifiers. 12 European Tour events this year. 3-day events all around Europe.
25.
And what a finale we've got for you. Rob Cross against Gary Anderson.
That's also a 25. This time
with the
Gary
winner
will
facing
throw
either
first
the
for ball.
Diamond Ian White, man who's won 7 PDC titles, or the 3-time major winner Robert
That's a
Thornton.
bullseye.
Will it be an all-English clash, an all-Scottish clash, or something
That's
of
a
the mix?
25. It's
There
Gary.
are your options
First.
in the final today. And it is the world number 2, the highest ranked player in this tournament, with no Michael van Gerwen here this weekend, who gets us underway. Gary Anderson was
85.
beaten in the final yesterday by Steve Beaton, the bronzed Adonis, rolling back the years, the 53-year-old winning just a 3rd PDC title and his first for 4 years. What a
140.
day it was. Steve Beaton Day, it shall forever be known. But Beaton, an early casualty here today in Wigan.
64.
Double header from the Robin Park Tennis Centre. Rob Cross. Well, let's put this in context about how well Rob Cross is playing.
180.
There's a 180 just to underline the point. He made the semi-finals yesterday. He's made the semi-finals today. The 3 previous events to that, he won 1, made a semi-final and a quarter-final. So in the last 5 events, 2 semis, 1 quarter, a win, and he's still going, having reached the semis here. And the only people who have
96.
beaten him are those that have gone on and won the tournament. Michael Smith in Gibraltar, Peter Wright the following event, and Steve Beaton yesterday.
60.
It is quite an astonishing display. Rob Cross does not even know how good he could be. But my word.
49.
Misses double 18 for a 12 darter, but knows he will return to break the Anderson throw and go 1-0 up.
100.
The real test for Rob Cross is going to come in the big TV events, longer formats, on big stages. We have seen him on big stages at the UK Open, of course. That's where he made his name.
Rob Cross.
As he does take
Second leg,
out
it's Rob to
double
throw
18
first.
for a 13 dart break of throw. Rob Cross turned up to the UK Open last year as an amateur. He qualified through a Riley's club. He was just an electrician from Hastings. And the only man who beat him in the tournament was
29.
Michael van Gerwen, who went on to win it. This year, he went to the UK Open. And the only man who beat him was Peter Wright, who went on to win it.
140.
But this year, he was a fully fledged professional, having decided to give darts a go, dedicate himself to the game, and look at the strides he is making.
96.
Already under the gun in this second leg, though. Anderson bursting into life.
100.
Ton 40 followed by a ton. But here comes Rob Cross.
125.
It'll be interesting to see Rob Cross in action at things like the match play, which he has qualified for.
140.
World Grand Prix. Players' Championship finals, which he's in danger of being one of the top seeds for. Carries on like this, he certainly will be. He's in the seeded places for the European Tour events for the rest of the
57.
year, so that means that he's going to be picking up money, you would think, and booking his place in Hasselt in Belgium as Anderson Was looking at the 15s route. Wasn't sure which route he
85.
was going to go. Could have gone treble 7 for double top. But he'll come back looking at double 18 for a 13 dart leg, and to break the Rob Cross throw.
84.
Rather symmetrical response to that first leg. It's not quite a 13 darter. Ooh, double 9. There it is.
And
Gets the
second
job
leg, Gary
done.
Anderson.
No
Third leg, it's
real
Gary to throw
damage
first.
done. Missing those 2 darts at double because he doesn't allow Rob Cross back to the board. But a break back immediately for the Flying Scotsman.
140.
Gary Anderson swept aside Richard North in the quarter-finals, won it 6-1. He beat Dirk van Dijvenbode 6-2
140.
in the last 16. He started off the day only edging out Mickey Mansell in a deciding leg, but then beat Harry Robinson 6-4 and Kyle Anderson
80.
6-2. So once again, Gary Anderson, very much like yesterday, has seemed to get better and better as the day has gone on. Yesterday, his opening round win against Roby John Rodriguez came in a deciding leg. And
99.
then he blitzed people right the way through to the final, where Steve Beaton just, well, outgunned him.
140.
Giving himself a chance of going into the lead for the first time here, Anderson. Flying Scotsman based himself down in
128.
Somerset nowadays. Treble 19 or 15. It's 19s for double 12.
117.
Misses outside on the double 12. Rob Cross looking at 134. Similar kind of equation. Well, it might have been treble 18 tops for Rob Cross there, but we will never know. It'll forever be a
46.
mystery. Gary Anderson, though, double 12. The double he hit to win both his world titles. Well, well, well. 4 darts missed. A double 12 by Gary Anderson.
88 gone.
And Rob Cross to make it a 3rd consecutive break of throw in this match. Looking at the 18s now. For the bullseye. And a 2-1 lead.
55.
See Rob Cross just indicating he felt the dart dipped there. Didn't perhaps release
Game
it in the
shot on the
right
third
way,
leg.
but
Gary
no
Anderson.
problems for
Fourth
Gary
leg.
Anderson,
It's
who
Rob
does
to
hold his
throw
throw. Takes out the double 6 for a 2-1 lead. Rob Cross has
96.
beaten in his very short PDC career. Only got his tour card at the start of the year by winning the Challenge Tour last year. Dominated
58.
the Challenge Tour. So won his tour card by virtue of that. And already, we are only in June, he has beaten 17 of the world's top
60.
20. Still on his list of players to beat,
58.
Michael Van Gerwen, the world number 1. And Gary Anderson, the world number 2. Can he tick another one off his list here in Wigan today?
57. $43.
Rob Cross began the day with a 6-1 win over Paul Rowley. Saw off Andy Jenkins 6-4 in the next round, and then Antonio Alcines also
140.
by 6-4. Needed a deciding
100.
leg to beat Mensur Suljovic, the number 2 seed here. And then the quarterfinals overcame Darrell Gurney, a winner on the Players' Championship Series this year.
132.
1-3-2 for Rob Cross will leave him double 8.
81.
So 2 holds of throw to start this one. 2 breaks of throw rather. Is it
Game
2
shot
holds
on
of
the
throw?
fourth
It
leg.
is to follow. So
Rob Cross.
2 apiece.
Fifth leg, it's Gary
And
to
Rob
throw
Cross
first.
going toe to toe with the 2-time world champ.
96. $140.
Only once have these two met before It happened in the UK Open
100.
qualifiers at the start of the year. They were held here at Robin Park in Wigan. Gary Anderson in the fourth of these 6 events. Went all the way to the final, and he beat Rob Cross comprehensively
59.
along the way. Won it 6-1. And already Rob Cross has got closer than he did that day. How close can he get?
105.
105 for Anderson. Oh, look at this from Rob Cross. It's
162.
phenomenal from Rob Cross, filling up that treble 18 to get down to a finish.
140.
Ton 40 from Anderson leaves him 60. Rob Cross having just hit 162 to set this up. Can he take it out? Well, staying on the 18s, but he couldn't quite manage it.
62.
20 for tops for the Flying Scotsman to make it 3-2.
20.
And 2 more darts missed at double by Gary Anderson. This, a huge opportunity for Rob Cross. He led 1-0. He trailed 2-1. This for 3-2. It's 20 for tops. He will do this. He'll step back. He'll stare down the double. But will he hit it?
38.
He will not. Anderson survives. For now at least.
Game shot and the 5th leg.
And
Gary
does
Anderson.
pin double
6th
top.
leg.
A shake
He's
of the
got
head
to
from
throw
Gary
first.
Anderson. He knows that he was a little fortunate there. He will know, even though he hasn't been beaten by Rob Cross. He's in the minority at the minute in
134.
PDC darts because Rob Cross is beating everybody. He will know how dangerous this man is.
118. 180.
Rob Cross fills it up. It is a second maximum for the man from Hastings. Anderson looking to respond in kind.
140.
Has to settle for the ton 40. Yet to hit a maximum, Gary Anderson. We're in the 6th leg here. Oh my word, Rob Cross, he's going into
170.
overdrive. It's a 171 to follow the 180. It leaves him double 8. For a 10 dart leg, Rob Cross
57.
taking the fight to one of the greatest players of all time to level up at 3 apiece double 81s.
Game shot.
And double
And the
80
sixth leg.
hits. It's
Of
an
course.
11 darter in the
7th
end.
leg. It's Gary to throw first.
3-3. And this match still hangs in the balance.
60.
Robert Thornton and Ian White duking it out in the other semi-final. Cross and
58.
Anderson have both won titles this year on the Pro Tour. Thornton and White yet to do so.
140. 99.
Curiously, you could have a situation where if Rob Cross were to win this, he would go in as the favourite to win against the 3-time major winner in Robert Thornton or a
137.
7-time PDC title winner in Ian White. But that is just the calibre of darts that Rob Cross has been playing. And it is a big if, because Gary Anderson is looking
60.
very well placed to go 4-3 up here. Staying there to try and leave double 12.
100.
That'll leave 64, and Anderson, a while back, he'd have gone treble 8 for double top every single time, Gary Anderson, but nowadays seems
100.
quite happy in that sort of bottom left area of the board, treble 16 and double 16 and double 8. And it is double 16,
32.
but he misses outside. Cross not down to a finish, so not panic stations just yet for the Flying Scotsman.
139.
Bit of pressure applied. Don't even know where that dart went, Gary. Oh, well, it was near the 8s.
Game shot.
Well, by
The
hook or
seventh
by
leg, Gary
crook,
Anderson.
Gary Anderson, I don't know if he
8 leg.
thought
Rob to throw first.
he wanted double 8. It's either a miscount, unaware of what he'd hit, or just a dreadful dart. But it is 4-3 to the Flying Scotsman.
180.
And it's another 180 for Rob Cross.
$140.
Ooh, not quite. 180s for both men to kick off this 8th leg. Rob Cross, there's just no fear involved. It does not matter who he's up
96.
against. Just plays the game in the exact same way. There's no scar tissue. He's not been dealt out massive beatings time and again by some of the biggest
96.
names in world darts. He generally doesn't know how good he could be, how far he could go in this game. But everything we have seen so far from Rob Cross since taking up PDC darts
134.
suggests that he could do special things, because he's on an 11 darter once more.
49. $71.
2 darts missed by Rob Cross, but it matters not, because he will return to tie this up at 4 apiece. But Gary
140.
Anderson applying the pressure.
Game shot. And the
What
8th leg.
pressure.
Rob Cross.
Raise the
9th
eyebrows
leg,
from
it's Gary
Rob
to front
Cross. He's
first.
just enjoying himself. It is a joy to behold.
100.
Gary Anderson yesterday looked focused, slightly annoyed at times. That's often when he produces his best darts. It was only in the final against the
80.
legendary Steve Beaton where maybe he seemed to lose a bit of that focus, and it could well be that today
136.
Anderson is set on putting that right, because he does have the narrowest of advantages, having the throw
60.
after winning the bullseye. Was broken in the first leg, but broke straight
265,
back.
That's right. Yeah.
And since then, it's been hold after hold after hold. Anderson staying on the 19s. 5 of them would leave a 170.
That's 57.
But with Rob Cross back on 361, even a maximum's not going to leave him a finish.
140. $95.
Important last dart for Gary Anderson. Gets him down to 113. Were it not for that treble 20, Rob Cross would have a really good chance. He still has a chance of nicking this leg, and these 9th legs are often so important in
140.
best of 11 matches. He leaves himself 81. Will he get a go at it? He might not. Tops.
Game
Fantastic
shot.
check out from Gary Anderson. The
10th
darts
leg,
of a
Rob to
two-time
front
world
first.
champion. The darts of a world number 2. 5-4 to Anderson. 1 leg away from back-to-back finals this weekend in Wigan.
96, yeah. $139.
Rob Cross has battled and battled. He was only beaten yesterday by the eventual winner Steve Beaton.
140.
Gary Anderson has had to produce some little moments of magic to put himself in this position.
125.
He has not got over the line yet. Rob Cross
95.
leaves himself the 170. And Anderson might force him to take it out,
140.
because the ton 40 leaves him on a 2-darter for the match. Rob Cross for the biggest check out of the lot to stay alive potentially. And it isn't going to happen. Anderson 97 to complete a 6-4 win and make it back-to-back finals in Wigan this weekend. Treble 19 for double top. The first dart is there.
Game
And the
shot.
double follows. The world
Gary
number
Anderson.
2 is in the final once again. He will face either Robert Thornton or Ian White for the title and £10,000. Rob Cross once again making the latter stages of a tournament. Back-to-back semi-finals for the man from Hastings. And you would think if he carries on playing like this, there will be more titles to add to the 2 he's already claimed this year. But Gary Anderson will be looking to add another one to his vast collection in the final in just a few moments' time.